Welcome back to Lamb's Cryptoverse. So, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do a short take on what the Ethereum Merge will mean for Polygon and for Ethereum itself. I'm going to try and do this in 3 minutes, right there, 3 minutes. I did something similar, a video similar to this one. It was the Keep It Simple method, the KISS method, and I ended up ranting on for 16 minutes. Well, you know what? There's a lot to say, and I encourage you to go back and look at that video down below. It's called the Ethereum Merge, and you could see all the implications of it. But for today only, I just want to discuss two things. Number one, what does it mean for Polygon, Ethereum's merge? It means that Polygon will continue, meaning Polygon/Matic, the FKA Matic. It means it will continue to do well and prosper. Why? Number one, the Ethereum network is still going to have high gas fees, and Polygon helps reduce those fees. Number two, the Ethereum network will remain slow. So it's still going to have the need for other layer 2 rollups like Polygon, and there's many other ones that are becoming popular now. So that's it right there for Polygon. Stay in Polygon. Actually, I think Polygon is going to benefit more because of the merge than Ethereum does. Okay, second topic of the day. What is the merge doing for Ethereum? Here's my quick answer. The merge is not, I repeat, it's not going to solve Ethereum's problems. Ethereum has a lot to do. Let me just go back to my list here. Okay, this is what Ethereum needs to do. They spent, I don't know how long, years or whatever, on the merge. And during that time, other generation 2 and even 3 layer 1 blockchains projects came online. They came online, mainnets, to compete with Ethereum. They already solved what Ethereum's trying to do with all these upgrades. And besides the merge, they still have got the Surge, the Verge, the Purge, and the Splurge. So we all know what the merge was, right? It was the merging of the old Ethereum 1 with the new testing chain called Beacon. They merged, and so there's no ETH. There was ETH 2. That was a concept. Now there's just ETH. They removed the name because the Beacon chain is basically the main chain, the proof of staking chain. And as you know, it reduced energy's use by 99.9%. So people like me that are really into SRI, social responsible investing, or ESG, environmental social governance, we really like this reduced carbon footprint. But here's the deal. After the merge, there's still the Surge, which is increasing the speed of Ethereum's network from about 15 transactions per second to 100,000. It's going to accomplish that by the use of sharding, and we all know what sharding is. And then there's a Verge, the lowering or the reducing of validator requirements, because we think about it. If you need to spend them a lot of money, like you need to do in the Solana network, right? You need to spend a lot of money on computer hardware. What's going to happen is you're going to have a hard time finding mom and pop validators like you and me to validate the network and proof of staking. So basically, the Verge is going to lower those requirements. Number 3, the Purge. They need to lower the amount of stored data. They could use Arweave or Filecoin. They can, outsource that. We could reduce the amount of capacity or bytes that it takes to store it. Or they can purge, get rid of old data. That's why they're calling it the Purge. Excuse me. And last but not least is the Splurge. This is what Vitalik Buterin calls the fun stuff, the other fun stuff. I think he puts all the other stuff in that category. I don't know if this is fun. One fun stuff is quantum resistance. That's what he's working on. But my point is not just to talk all about that and not just to tell you what they are. It's this. all of these upgrades are going to take a long time. And as you know, or should know, we have 19,000, who knows how many, 19,000 other chains. Many of them are level 1 chains that are competing with Ethereum. Of course, many of them are zombies. But if the liquidity, right, we have tight liquidity. If that liquidity crisis that we have now, if that stops and interest rates actually start declining again next year, you're going to see billions of dollars going back into new blockchains, right? Like the ones that are formed after Diem was dissolved, right? We have 2 major blockchain projects that just got formed. And we can have many more others because billions of dollars are going to get flown back into not generation 2, but generation 3 blockchain projects. So what does this mean? It means that they're going to be nipping at the heels of Ethereum. Now, Ethereum's market share is already declining rapidly. If you look at DeFi Llama, their market share was 95% during 2020. It declined to about 50% a few months in May, by April, May. And then it went up a bit to 58% when Terra Luna dissolved or whatever, had that crisis. But now it's going down again. I think it's about 55%. My point is this. There's not going to be a 600-pound gorilla in this market, in DeFi. Ethereum is already losing market share rapidly. By the time they get up to the Splurge and Verge and all that, their market share is going to be much lower. So my point is, Ethereum is going to lose market share, and you need to be in other altcoins like Avalanche, Phantom, Cosmos, Polkadot, some level 1s, level 2s, and level 0s, like I just mentioned to you. And so that's my point right there, that the merge is not the panacea. It's not going to solve all of Ethereum's problems. Do I like Ethereum? I think Ethereum is excellent, and it's going to be an institutional favorite. Why? Number one, there's going to be about a 4% staking yield. Some people said 10%. I think it's going to be more like 4%. You could already go onto the staking websites now, and they're saying about between 4.5%. It's not going to be higher than that. One reason is Ethereum is the lowest risk project out there. So if it's a lowest risk project, it's obviously going to have the lowest staking yield, because you could think of staking yield almost like a benchmark yield for risk. And this is what Raoul Pal talks about. So I think I covered everything there. So basically I wanted to talk about that Ethereum is not going to be, the merge is not going to be the end all. You need to look at other chains, but Ethereum is still a must-have project to be in, especially if you're an institution, because you need that liquidity. Well, thank you all for listening to Lem's Cryptoverse. Please check out our other videos down there, or is it up there? I don't know. And please don't forget to like.